Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I really appreciate all the love and support that you guys are giving me. Yeah guys, so I just want to say thank you. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, so we could keep this channel going. I hope you guys are enjoying all the videos that I've provided so far. And like I said in all my videos, guys, if you have any suggestions or any particular video that you would like me to do, you could leave that in the comments. Yeah, guys, let's get started. So today, I actually have a setup tomorrow. It's a Hello Kitty setup, and I'll be making today some balloon centerpieces. So I figured I'll show you guys how to do that. So yeah guys, that's what we're doing today. So first off, I'll be showing you guys this stand that I get from Amazon. Okay, I believe it comes in a pack of 4 or 10. They're very like sturdy for centerpieces. Like I've tried acrylic centerpiece stands before from Amazon. Maybe they were in acrylic, maybe they were like just plastic, but this is the best one I've seen so far. The issue that I've had with the other ones in the past is that they don't stay, like they literally, you just slide them down into like a slot and it doesn't stay in there, because once you start putting the balloons, the pressure from the balloons or the tension from the balloons let it come out of that. So it's not like reliable. But this, guys, I'll tell you, this one is really good. My other option from this is good for indoors. It's heavy enough to hold the balloons indoors. However, for outside, I probably would not recommend this unless you're gonna put a weight on it. So if you want to use this, you could probably put like a small one of those weights, like the round ones. You could put one of those on there to kind of, or you know, if you have like the little water bags that you could just slide over, anything like that you could put on. But then that might depends on how big your balloons on the bottom are, that might be showing. So yeah, I probably wouldn't recommend these for outdoors, but for indoors they are great. And the good thing about this one is that it's screwed inside of the base with like these little screws, so it's very sturdy. And then it comes with a little cup on top with like little slots, so when you tie your balloon, you kind of just like slide it through the slot and it locks in, so it doesn't come out. So that's a good feature. I like that about it. If you want to extend the pole, you get like these extra long screws in the bag. So if I take this top part off, I'll be able to screw in that extension screw there and then add another pole on top. And I believe that will give you probably around 31 inches. I believe this one right now is 23 inches. So you guys, that's just a little thick there. So I'm just gonna screw this back in. So today we'll be doing a total 8 centerpieces. We're gonna be having 6 tables for the adults and 1 long table for the kids, for 20 kids. So for that long table, I'm going to be putting 2 of these centerpieces and then 2 helium clusters of centerpiece, just to kind of fill that whole table out. So you guys, let's get started. So this one's going to be pretty simple. This one is kind of going to give you like a Roman tower kind of feel. The entire thing is going to get covered. Another thing, the tables that we're using at this venue, they're gonna be like the rectangular tables. So whenever you're doing balloon centerpieces, you have to keep that in mind. When the tables are rectangular, you have to make the balloons smaller, because you don't have that space as you would have when you have a round table. The round table, you have like a nice big opening in the middle. When it's a rectangular table, you have charger plates on there. So now the charger plates are like literally almost touching each other. So it's a little harder when you're working with the rectangular tables in terms of doing centerpieces, and not just balloon centerpieces. Any type of centerpiece that you're putting on a rectangular table, it just makes it a little harder because the space is just not there. But yeah, guys, anyways, let's get to it. I don't want to have you guys here all day today. So I'm gonna start off by building my base. So basically, like a Roman tower is going to be like a, I don't know if you ever seen like a Roman pillar, like those big tall pillars, or columns I should say, but they're like bigger at the bottom, then they go smaller in the middle, and then they kind of cascade out at the top. So that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna start off by inflating these, I guess it's like a magenta color. And these are like polka dot balloons. I actually got these from Amazon. Yeah, so these are just like some leftovers that I had in my balloon collection there. Nice and pretty. So I'm gonna make it, like I said, not too big, because I now have to keep in mind. So about maybe around this size. So this looks like it's about 6 inches, or maybe 5. Anyways, I'm not that great with the sizing, so you could just use your judgment, okay? To make sure that it's close enough in size. And guys, I'm just gonna take both of them and interlock, and then I'm just gonna slide it on the bowl and now interlock. So this, guys, this will, and then push it down. This is the same concept as if you're making like a balloon column, okay? So it's not much difference there. So my next color I'm gonna use is this. I believe this was like I didn't bring the colored bags up, but I believe this is the baby pink, and this one is the taffy. So this is baby pink, taffy, and this is fuchsia, okay? And these are all Decomex, and then we have some white, which is also Decomex. So this is the only one that I got from Amazon. So I'm gonna go ahead and so now for the second one, guys, I'm gonna make these slightly smaller than the first set, okay? So this will be probably around 5 inches. This is somewhere between 5.5 and 6 inches. So yeah. And I'm making 4 of each of these centerpieces, okay? So there we go. So do the same thing, interlock, then you're gonna slide onto the hole and lock it in. All right, and guys, the same thing that I'm doing here, I'm gonna do at the top up here. I'll probably put 3, yeah, around 3 more clusters, more quads in small sizes here. Then I'll go back to starting with this one and then this one. And then guys, for the toppers, we're just gonna be doing like some Hello Kitty balloons. I'll show you those later on. Okay, so for right now, I'm going to do the taffy color and the fuchsia color, and I'm gonna mix them because now it's gonna have like kind of like the little spiral thing going in the middle. So these have to be on a smaller scale. A little bit more. And guys, you don't have, for this one you don't have to use the 12-inch. You could do 5-inch balloons there. It's probably easier to do the 5-inch since you're trying to make it so small. You know me, I'm all for the 12-inch balloons, so that's what I'm going with. work with whatever makes you comfortable, okay? So now I do the same thing. I'm just gonna interlock and then twist to move the colors around. So now, yeah, so now I end up with, okay. I'm just trying to make sure that the base is straight, guys, at the bottom, because I don't like when that is sticking out. So that's why I'm like, I keep moving it around, trying to see. So let's do, I'm probably actually not even gonna use the white in this one, guys. I think I'm using the white in the next design. Okay, so this is what happened when you blow up a 12-inch balloons and you let the air out, you get like a little cone. So what you need to do, guys, you just need to push the air down to the bottom so you can round it out like this, okay? It's no big deal. Just push it out. Oh look, and I'm at the wrong color anyways. But anyways, that's what you do. That's what you do if you're starting to get like a cone-shaped balloon. You just push the air down. Okay. And even when you're tying them, you kind of like want to tie them tight, okay, to kind of squeeze out the extra air so you get like a more round. You can always just like round it out too, if it's like looking too like distorted. Okay. So we're just gonna continue. I think I'm gonna put one more, guys, then I'm gonna go back to the pink one and then top it off with this one, and then we'll do a topper on top. I hope that after this one, guys, I hope we get a break from these pinks and start doing some other colors. I know I have some events coming up in April that's gonna be like blues, but yeah, the pinks are just dominating right now, taking over. All right, so far this is what we got. So now I'm gonna go in with my baby pinks. I'm gonna go in with my baby pinks. Guys, when I'm doing this, I literally just freestyle this. If you're new and you're not like, what you call it, experienced, I would suggest doing like getting like a sizer. Okay, guys, I would suggest getting a sizer if you're not experienced doing this. Okay, 1 second. So I'm just gonna take this one back out because one of the balloons is slightly, it's like a little bit too noticeable. So I'm just taking a dowel stick and I'm just going in between my balloons and just deflating them. I think I showed you guys this technique in another video. Okay. I guess now it's like, no, we don't want to work. I'm just sliding these balloons down a bit, guys, because I want to make sure that the balloon at the bottom is not like too much on the table, because then it's gonna, like, you see how it was tilting? So yeah, you can't put the balloons too tight, so that will be an issue. Okay. Right there. And then we're just gonna finish it off with the topper after this one. And I'll be making 4 of these, guys. And then 4 of another design. So I'm showing you this 4 first. Well, I'm showing you 1 of the 4. I'll make the other 4 in my own time. Showing you this. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna show you the topper, and then once we do that, then we'll move on to the next thing. This is the balloon I'll be using as a topper. Okay. I'll be using that for something else. So now I'm just gonna inflate this balloon. I'm just using this dowel stick to kind of open up the valve. So once I start blowing it up, the air will go in. And then I'm just gonna take my smaller nozzle and attach it to the bigger nozzle, so I could get the air in. And then I'll just put that on top there. And so you want to inflate it until it's nice and firm. So that's what I did here. And then, guys, I'm just gonna take a 260 balloon. Show you up close. So I'm just taking the 260 balloon, and I'm going to fold this part over the 260, and just fold it all the way to the end. And this is just to secure my centerpiece, make sure the topper doesn't come off. Once I go all the way to the end, then I make a knot. So see, like that. And this also helps to keep the air inside of the balloon so it doesn't like deflate. So that's what I'm doing. And then I'm just gonna go in and just tie it in as tight as I can. And then once I wrap it on enough time, guys, I just make a knot. And any excess, I could just either tuck it inside of the centerpiece or cut it off. Right now, I'm just tucking it. Adjusting the balloon a little bit. Hey, you guys, there it is. That's my first centerpiece. Okay. So that is one centerpiece. Okay, I'll zoom it in so you can see it better. It's cute. And as you can see, guys, I did not add any weight to this. It's enough weight from the base to keep it nice and sturdy on the table. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna get the stuff ready for the second one. So just stay tuned. So this is one design and I'm gonna do another design. So it'll be two designs. Okay. Okay, guys. Welcome back to the second half of this video. I've switched over my balloon pump, but I'll be using both of them. So I'm just gonna sit those one to the side for now. This centerpiece is just gonna be a tad bit, well, it's gonna be totally different, to be honest. Okay. But this one, I'll probably just, I'm not gonna use this color. I'm gonna do the fuchsia color. I'll just put this here for now. So I'll be using my fuchsia color, okay? And I'll be using my taffy color. So that's what I'm using for this one. And if you guys are familiar with LiQWYD, it's like the pinks and the whites, some yellow because of the nose or stuff, but for this setup, she wanted shades of pink. I swear to you guys, like, at least my last three setups have been pink, shades of pink. It's like everybody want pink. So yeah, I'm kind of tired of seeing pink right now, and pink is my favorite color, so I'm kind of tired of seeing it right now. So yeah, we gotta do what you gotta do, right? So you guys, so this one is gonna be different. It's just gonna be two at the bottom, so I'm gonna have the bigger one at the bottom, then a smaller one on top. Then this entire thing is gonna be left empty. And what I'm gonna be doing is I'm going to be using my 260 balloon to create like a spiral around this acrylic pole. So I'll show you how I do that. And then the top is just gonna have the same thing. And then I'm going to be using this Hello Kitty head topper for this design. Okay. So you guys, let's get started, okay? So once again, I start off with a small base because of the rectangular tables. All the tables for this event is rectangle, so I'll start off with a smaller base, and then if I was doing a round table, if it was a round table, I would have been making the base bigger. But for the size of the stand too, guys, for this particular stand, you don't want to make the base too big, so there's no additional weights there. So we're just working with the weight of the base, the whatever, you know, weight that we get from that base. That's what we're working with. So there we go. Got my base there. Then I'm gonna add a second layer in this lighter pink. This is a Taffy color. If you're getting your balloons from Decomex, this is Taffy. You guys, you know, I know I always be promoting Decomex balloons on here. I don't get paid for this. It's not a promotional thing. It's just for me. It's the quality is good and the flexibility is awesome, and this is why I use this balloons. And I could say like these balloons are great indoors and outdoors. So yeah, this is why I use them. I love the and they smell good. You know how sometimes you buy balloons and you could just smell that nasty scent that comes off of them? Yeah, I don't like that. These balloons, the first time I got a bag of these balloons, I was like, oh my god, these smell so good. You can't even tell it's like latex. It's really good. But you be the judge, guys, okay? I'm just trying to let you know because I know the questions be coming and people want to know where I get balloons, what brand I use, and all these things. Not because I use this brand, that means that you have to use this brand. This brand works for me, and like I said before, because I only use 12 inches, the 12-inch balloons to do my 5-inch design, it's better for me to have a balloon that's flexible, that I'll be able to twist and do all these things. So there are reasons behind why I choose this balloon. So what I'm gonna be doing now, guys, this is my hand pump. Okay, so what I did was I just wrapped a 260 balloon around it, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pre-stretch this 260. So I got this pump from Amazon. Listen, these balloon pumps that to inflate these 260s, they could be so expensive, guys. Like, I've been doing balloons for over 4 years and I've not bought one. I was just like, nope, I'm not, because I rarely do anything with 260 balloons, and when I do, I use the hand pump. So yeah, but I found this balloon pump on Amazon. It's a regular cheap balloon pump. I think I probably pay like $18, 20, maybe 20. One side comes with a big inflator, and it comes with like, well, this is not the right one, but anyways, it comes with like a little extended nozzle for like the 5-inch balloons, and it comes with a cutter, like you could cut like strings or anything like that, and then it comes with this nozzle over here, which is for your 260 balloons. And this also worked perfectly when you're doing like foil balloons. You know, sometimes you're trying to open up like the valve of the foil balloons, and this is like not small enough. So what sometimes I do, I use this to open it up first, then I blow it up on this one. But I'll leave that for another time. So what I'm basically doing, I'm stretching the balloon. You want to stretch it out, and then I'm gonna inflate it and then deflate it. Look at that. Okay, and I don't need to go all the way, guys. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna release it. And this is just to kind of stretch the balloon out, okay? So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the tip of this balloon and I'm going to put it underneath. So you have to make sure this is tight on there, so when you're inflating it, it doesn't pop out, like this doesn't come out. So I'm just gonna lift this up and push this balloon under the tip of it like that, okay? And then I'm gonna take this balloon now and I'm going to wrap it around my inflator like this. And when you wrap it around, guys, try to make sure that it's flat and not twisted, because if it's twisted, it's not gonna have room to inflate. So this is how I do it, like that. And then I just go here and I inflate. Please don't overinflate. It's hard enough for the air to go around in a circle like that. Once you get to a decent size, just stop, you know? So now what I'm gonna do is just take the tip out. I'm gonna pull that up. Okay. And here's my little spiral thing I got going. Okay. This is what I got going. I'm gonna let out a little bit of air from this part because it's kind of like literally at the fingertip. So I'm gonna let maybe like 2 inches out like that, and then I'm gonna make a knot. Oh guys, this is a quick and easy way. I'm telling you, if you get one of these pumps, it makes your life so much easier. Like, see how easy that was for me? Before, I used to be having this around the pump, and then imagine holding this, right? With the balloon wrapped around it, and then you have to be over here with a hand pump inflating it. Oh girl, listen, just work smarter, not harder, okay? That's my motto. So now I'm just kind of like twisting it a little bit more so it keeps the shape. And then I'm just gonna use the tip, the tail part, and just wrap around my balloons and make a knot. Okay, I'm tying it to one of the necks of the balloon cluster. Okay, simple as that. Easy as 1, 2, 3, and then now all I'm doing is just wrapping it around the pole. Okay, just like that. Okay. I'm gonna be crazy. You could go all the way to the top, but I'm not going all the way to the top because I planning to put some more balloons here. Okay, so what I'm probably do is shorten it. So kind of tighten it around the pole. I'm gonna just kind of tighten it around, maybe 2 times like that. And then I'm just gonna pinch the excess off, like pinch and twist to lock it off. And then, I should have got my scissors, but I'm just gonna take the top off to kind of let the air out. Okay, and then what I'm doing now is I'm just gonna tie it around the pole. Yeah, I'm just gonna tie it around the pole to secure it so it doesn't come out. So I did that a couple of times, and then I'm gonna go back and do a double tie just to secure it. Okay. So that's what it is right now, guys. And then for the top, I'm just going to be doing the same thing I did at the bottom. So I'm gonna go back to my regular pump. Okay. Here, guys, and this literally gonna cover where I tie it, so you won't even be able to see it. And then I'll just go in with the topper, and then I'll put my topper, and then I'll show you guys. For this one, I'm actually gonna put some flowers, balloon flower. Well, not nothing crazy. I'm just gonna. I'm not good at making like stuff like that with balloons, but you know, I guess everything you could learn by practicing. I just have not been practicing, but I'll show you what I've learned so far. Okay, it's just cute stuff to make things look nice. So here we go. This is my topper. I'm just tightening this up because I don't want to see the gap in between. Yeah, the balloon wasn't straight, so it should be good now. Okay, guys, so see, this is probably going to be the front area right here. All right, so what I'm gonna do next, guys, I'm gonna go back to my other pump, and I'm gonna be using two 260 balloons. Let's see what color. I think I'm gonna do one of each color. Okay, so I'm gonna do one of the light pink color, and I'm gonna do one of the fuchsia color, and then I'm gonna need this yellow and I'll show you what I'll do with the yellow one. Okay, so the same thing as we did before. I'm just gonna put this down for now just so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just stretching the balloon. I'm gonna inflate it. Okay, and then I'm just gonna release the air. I'm gonna do the same thing for this one. Always stretch these balloons, guys, because sometimes it depends where you get them. They're not good quality. So if you don't stretch them, then you'll be inflating the balloon and it just gets stuck at like a section where it no matter how much air you put in it, it's just not moving from there. So it's good to stretch them. So here we go. Okay, so I guess we'll start with this since I already have it in my hand. So I'm just gonna inflate around a little bit over half. Okay, so this is good. So I have, it's a little bit longer than my palm. It's about the length of my palm, to be honest, but maybe a little bit over that I left out. What I'm gonna do now, guys, I'm just gonna make a knot. Okay, when you're working with these balloons, the key is to, as you go, just kind of squeeze it to kind of soften it up. You don't want it to be like stiff when you're working with these. So what I'm gonna be doing now, guys, I'm gonna take this end part and I'm just gonna fold it like this. You don't want to make it too big because you want to be able to do, I'm making a flower, so I need 6 petals in this flower. So I need to be able to make 6. All right, so this is, I'm bringing, so I would say this is about the size of my finger. So once you measure it out, you just grab, I'm still holding this piece, so you want to squeeze this towards the actual balloon inflated part and just pinch and twist. And then I'm just gonna take this little piece and I'm gonna like tuck it in between the middle part to kind of secure it. Okay, so you should have something like this. Once you have that one, you're gonna squeeze to make sure that it softens up so it's not too tight, because what happens is if it's too tight and you're twisting it, it's gonna pop. So you have to soften it up. The next thing I'm gonna do is just, so you could either try to measure it up like this, like size it up with this one to kind of make sure it's the same size, or you could just use your judgment, but you're just gonna fold again. Okay, try to see if you could be consistent with the size, and now you have 2 of them. And then you squeeze, and then you do the same thing again. You fold and you twist. And guys, honestly, I'm telling you right now, I have not mastered this all the way, but I kind of know how to help myself a little bit. But you know, I work with it. So I'm just squeezing the air down. So you see, as I'm squeezing, the air is filling out the end part. That's the whole point of leaving that excess, so the balloon doesn't get like too tight. And once it gets tight, it's like hard to work with, and it's not going to be able to do as much as you want it to do. So again, squeeze, right? Squeeze, and then here I go. Okay, so now I have 6 petals. So now I just want to put them kind of like flatten this out so I can see them. I'm just gonna get the excess out of this balloon. This excess that was there, I just got rid of it by popping it, and I'm just gonna loop this around to kind of secure the end so it doesn't get it doesn't come back out. So that's all I'm doing here, just as much as I can. Okay, guys. Now this is what it looks like now. I just gotta flatten it out and kind of just line them up. So you should have something like this. As you can see, mine is not even perfect. Some of them are slightly bigger than the others, but it doesn't matter, guys. Okay? This is not a competition. We're not trying to win a trophy here. Just trying to put like little accents to kind of elevate your design. Okay, so this is what we're doing here. So that's one. Now I'm gonna make the second one. Okay, so I'm gonna leave about the same amount of space there. Squeeze a little bit out from the bottom and make a knot. Okay, soften up the balloon a little bit. I'm gonna take this and fold it down. While I'm holding both of them, I'm pinching the next balloon and twisting. Okay, then I take the excess and I push it through like twice, kind of to secure this one. Okay, so I have this. Squeeze the air, fold again, twist, squeeze, fold, okay, twist, okay, squeeze, fold, twist, squeeze, fold, twist, squeeze, fold, twist. Okay, so I have 6, and see how much excess I have. So I guess this one I made a smaller than that one, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm just gonna right now twist it off the end here, so once I get the excess out of here, this doesn't get the further. Okay, so before I even do that, I'm actually gonna twist it around 1 time or 2 times just to kind of lock it in. Now I could just take the excess out of here. Okay, now I have this, and I do the same as I did with the last one. I kind of just twist it in. Okay, now I'm just gonna flatten this out and extend out the petals. Got to see them. Okay guys, so this is pretty much it. Okay, now for the yellow is basically gonna be the little part in the center, okay, of the flowers. So that's really just gonna like make it pop. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna inflate like this much. I'm gonna tie it. Okay, I'm gonna pinch about 1 inch. Okay, about 1 inch, about this much. Twist it. Then I'm gonna take this part and I'm just gonna tie it off here. Okay. Tie it off. Okay. So I'm just squeezing the air down so you can see what it. So it's tied off. So now I take this part and it goes. Oh Lord. Okay. So I lost the soldier there. But anyways, you take this part and it goes in the middle here. Okay, and this goes all the way to the back. You see that? Okay, now I'm gonna squeeze the air back down and I'm gonna twist off another 1 inch. Okay, and now squeeze this excess down, and now I'm gonna twist this around a couple times. So now we have it on both sides. And now for this excess, I'm just gonna, okay, pinch that off and just secure this part. And guys, this is my finished flower, okay? And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with that after I fix this one. So since this did not pop completely, I could technically just fix it by inflating another pink balloon and adding onto it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna take another one instead of creating a whole nother, a new one. I'm just gonna take one that's already. I'm just gonna work with one that's already there. So here we go. I don't know why it decides to go So this is a result of not stretching properly. You see that? You see where it's like inflating from the middle point? Okay. So yeah, just need to be stretched. Okay, let's see. Alright, I guess that's the way it's gonna go today. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. Okay. I didn't need it to be this big, but I'm just gonna deflate it a little bit, guys. I'm just gonna find the part that popped. So this one popped right here, and I'm just gonna tie this one onto it. Okay. So, because you don't want to leave the loose ends out, you want to kind of like secure them. So that's what I'm doing here, and then now I'm just gonna do the same process as before and just create a petal. Try to make it around the same size. So there we go, my extra one. I'm just gonna squeeze out the air from the rest of it and just take that off, and I'm just gonna now tie this in to secure, and to secure it to one of the strings that's there. Okay, and that fixed that problem. So now we're back to 6. We get the middle part going. Okay, so it's giving a little trouble right now to sit down, but once I put has a hole from where I pinched it. Anyways, same process, guys. An inch, twist it off, take this part, you make a knot. Simple and easy. Okay, make a knot. Now I'm gonna squeeze the excess down. This part now I'm just gonna put in the middle here and just pull through to the back. Okay, I'm just gonna loop it around like once just to kind of lock it in place. Okay, and now I'm just going to do the second side, which is just the same thing, 1 inch. I'm gonna twist this off, squeeze out the excess. Same process on both sides. Okay guys, so here we go. Okay, so now all I need to do now, guys, is just I'm gonna take my glue dashes, my U glue dashes. These are awesome. I'm just gonna take this and I'm just gonna get it for a sec so I can show you guys. I'm basically just gonna be putting one of them here and another one here. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna take my glue dashes. I'm just gonna kind of measure it up and see where it could get attached. So I see I could attach it using 2 of these. So I'm just gonna put 1 U glue dash on each one. Okay. Okay. So now I'm just gonna attach it to this 2 pink balloons here. So I'm just gonna go in and get it secured nicely there. I'm actually gonna put a 3rd one down here just to kind of secure that bottom part right here. Okay. There we go, guys. It's nice. I could actually turn this way. Yeah, let's leave it this way because I want to make sure that the 2, I don't want it to be like this with the pink one in the front. I want it to have 2 in the front like that. So I'll leave it on that side, and then for this one, I'll just put it on this side. Put it over here. It's the same thing. I'm just gonna measure up and see which ones I could put the Yuku sticker on. So I have 3 points here. So one there, one there, and the third right here. Okay, so there you go, guys. Now, last thing I'm gonna show you is just putting the topper on. Once the topper is on, that would conclude this video. I'll just show you what both of them look like next to each other. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys on Saturday when I do my setup. You will get to see it in that video, okay? So right now I'm just gonna inflate this topper. So I'm just gonna kind of open up the valve with this one first. Okay. And now I'm just gonna go over to this bigger one to kind of... Same thing, just make sure there's enough air in it. You don't want to overinflate, because if you do, then the balloon's gonna pop. I'm gonna do the same thing I did for the last one by just taking this, twisting it on. Okay guys, so this is the final look on the centerpieces. Hope you guys like them. You could choose and see which one you like best. Guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Leave your comments below in the comment box. I would really love your feedback on these balloon centerpieces. Any suggestions that you have, I would love to hear them. You guys, until next time, I'll see you.